know it's really fun? Being a YouTuber and just being able to post whatever you want to, like, post, right? And, like, at the same time, it's like, you almost still kind of feel like as if you're not supposed to just post whatever you want to post, but you can, and you will. It's kind of funny, and it's kind of silly, because it's like, just don't overthink it, and you'll have fun being a YouTuber. Like, even just what I was doing just now, I felt like that was wrong. I want to talk about that. Like, you know how I was standing like right here awkwardly and just talking? As a YouTuber, you almost feel as though you need to be like doing this. Like, oh guys, hi, what's going on? YouTube, explain yourself. That's what you feel like you have to do. You don't. There's no rules that says that that's how it has to be. We just kind of make that up. And I feel like that's the weirdest part about YouTube. And it's one of those things I'm trying to break down and stop doing. Ew, what is that strange creature in the... Where did it go? How did I catch it? Boy dinner. I hate that I have to say that for that. So for the videos, I have to say boy dinner every time I'm catching, like, creatures. But, like, to think that this bug, like, you bite into it as for boy dinner, and then it looks like that. And, like, it's been in the water, so you know it has to have, like, water inside of it. So, like, when you... It's like a juicy crunch and bite. Bite and crunch. That would be the worst possible case scenario for boy dinner. That's gross. Are they always giant? I'd assume that, like, maybe they're not always giant. I wish there were more buildings like this in the game. Maybe the next Animal Crossing will give us, like, a little bit more to, like, you know, explore. Because, like, when it turns nighttime, it's kind of, like, just bland and boring in game. And also in real life. It's another reason why this game's, like, kind of, like, hard to play. I didn't mean to say goodbye. It's kind of just hard to play because it's like, dude, you know, I'm to the point now to where I'm like trying to make videos that are longer. Hopefully this video like passes like a really long amount of time, like on the like mark that of what I'm making. What? Everything I just said sounded weird. What I'm trying to say is I want to make videos that are longer now because like I noticed that people like longer videos for the fact that they like to go to sleep while watching a video on YouTube, and or while they're studying they like to like kind of like just have a video on talking for a long time about maybe just anything. But like for videos, YouTube is so weird these days that it's like people kind of just schedule their videos out after like, you know, being really weird and like writing down scripts. And I'm not gonna front, I've done it before too. I've written a few scripts, which is some of the most cringiest work you can do on YouTube, but you know, if it goes right, you can make a lot of money doing it. The goal at this point is just to simply make content that I can post to my channel that people can look at and be like, okay, this is a long form piece of content from Bay. And that's it. And my controller is done. Okay. I almost said my controller is passing away. Nah, bro. I'm not letting you pass away, controller. You're getting switched out right now. I'm actually sipping some coffee right now. Though it is 12 a.m. That is the life of the tuber of use. The use of tubes. The use of tubes is crazy. The use? Okay. Let me put this on the thing. We're about to sip this coffee. Alright. When did I do it? When did I drink the coffee? Alright, cool. I really like tomboys. Like, I never opened up about why I like tomboys so much. When I was younger, I used to think that I was weird. I used to think it was gross for me to like tomboys as much as I did. I don't know what it was. I just was always into, like girls that were, like, more masculine. And I'm saying, like, specifically girls. Like, not like they were born differently or something, but, like, girls. And I could never understand, like, why. I was always so confused by it. But, like, now I'm kind of, like, more just confident in my, like, my liking of ladies of like all different types of like varieties, I guess. Like as long as they're nice to me, like I love ladies, you know? Like I'm not trying to like I'm not like throwing strays at like anybody or nothing like that. It's just, does this controller have a Meebo? Like let me check something real quick. I would love to like spend more time talking about like tomboys in this video, but like when I talk about tomboys, I'm talking like she's just like nice and like cool to be around. I feel like these days a lot of women are definitely more on like the masculine side, and like they can be mean. Tomboys are not like that. Tomboys are like very athletic ladies, or even sometimes not even athletic at all, and yet they're just really chill. Just relatable, you know? Relatable ladies. I find myself like drawing, like really, like, I really find myself drawing tomboys like a lot too these days, which is like, I know most guys aren't into it. They don't like see it. They're like, I don't understand. And that's what I like. They think it's like weird. They think it's like odd. They think it's gross. They're like, nah, man. I've had dudes tell me on so many different occasions, go find a normal girl. I'm like, a normal girl? What the hell? She could be weird like me, cause that's been fine with me. It's the way I really sing. Sorry, I'm just referencing a song. Hey, hon, how do you do, hon? Hey, how are you? Yeah, you gotta really be careful going on Twitter these days. I almost opened Twitter one time on a live stream and I was like, whoa. I was like, wait a minute. The people I follow, the things that they repost, man, nah. I was like, nah. You can't go scrolling, man. Don't go scrolling. It's crazy because like people will sit with me for like live streams, and I wonder if it is partially like the interactable like parts and bits of the live streams that people are like really obsessed with, or if it's really that it's genuinely just me, I guess, because my nature in general is like never to really stay doing one thing for like too long, even though I sometimes, you can't live without what? Oh. Okay. I'll take one to go. She'll take one to go too. She's my dear lady. People always like try to call me Zoo and all that. And I didn't want to put this like in the video, cause it's so weird, bro. Stop, don't say that to me, bro. I used to draw NSFW art for like the furry community. So that's like one of those things that like, I don't know, it kind of triggers me, bro. I used to get called that like insultingly, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm not drawing things like that. I'm like making comparisons. I'm like, look how this artist draws the fur. I don't do that. I used to be so defensive, bro, cause I had to be. They were attacking me, man. You know, I got kicked out of I was on like Xbox. I remember like a long time ago I was on Xbox, and I got kicked out of like a club on Xbox simply because I had like a profile picture that looked quote unquote furry. Literally, it was Pike. If you go to the main channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's gonna be a link to the main channel. I like how Brewster doesn't even like bat an eye when you walk out and not say anything to him, because he knows that like you're just chilling and you're minding your own business or whatever. But like all the other ones, like, see, even like he doesn't do it either. A lot of like the older characters, not even just like the store clerks or whatever, like, because Timmy and Tommy, they do that. Also the Abel sister girl, like, she does that too. I forgot her name. But like they will literally kind of like mentally guilt you because you like left out at a certain time, or that you like left out without doing anything. They'll either say thanks, or like they'll just kind of watch you while you leave. The caffeine got to her. Cowboy Bebop, what? I'm just messing around. What did I say I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk about the way YouTube is. Yeah, I want to talk about that just a little bit. Just a little bit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the way YouTube is now. you make a title for YouTube, and then like you sort of like make the video about the title, or you make a video and then title the video after what the video was about. And for this one, I'm kind of just what a lot of people would say freestyling, I guess, this entire video. So like I'm essentially just playing the game how it was intended, instead of it being like I jump on here and name the title of the video like, guys, what is the next Animal Crossing going to be? And then saying, oh my god, we gotta find out what the next Animal Crossing is going to be. I really hope that they call it Animal Crossing Fresh Starts, because the past couple of games were called New Horizons and New Leaf. I was saying that on a live stream. I hope that the next Animal Crossing game, that there's like cars and stuff. I even saw like people saying that there was leaks and stuff saying that there was going to be cars and stuff. I hope it's like you run a state, but like you're not surrounded by water like in this game. You're surrounded by like grass. I want there to be two sides of the beach. What I'm saying by that, I'm gonna say let's go all the way to this side of the beach. I'm just gonna use my kind of like island as like a example. See, this is one beach side, but like over towards that way, I want for it to be like a different place, but it like leads into like a different town. Maybe it leads into a town square. And so this side, this is a beach, you know, this is the beach. So like it's just, this is the bay, right? This is like the bay area. It's like where it's like wet, it's like sandy, the palm trees, but it's like bigger than just what this is. I want it to like actually go out, spread out far. But like even towards this side, it can be like that too, right? It can even be like that also from like this side. Whoa, I thought she was like naked. That outfit looks crazy on her. Dude, there was one live stream I did where like all of my villagers were saying crazy things, and it was like the funniest thing. They all kept saying crazy things like one after another. It was crazy, dude. It was the funniest thing ever. I love the live streams. I really do. They can be difficult to like, you know, but what I'm saying is now for this side of the island, it would be that there is nothing on this side of the island but like a forest, like a thick forest, and the thick forest kind of leads out, and then there's like a gate that kind of separates that forest bits, but in that forest bits you can catch bugs and stuff, you know what I mean? And so like all the way across up here to like down to the bottom spot where I was just standing, it's like a forest spot, but it's like covered off with like a gate. Kind of like in this game how like there is like a bit of like a, let me kind of show, there's like a disconnector with the water, and that's one reason why okay, put this away. There is like a disconnector with the water, like all the way on this side. If you swim really far, you'll start to see that, like, you know, you see how that is, but it would be, this is all a grassy area, and this is a gate to keep people from just walking out. And that gate, you would have to have a car to be able to like drive through it, and there'd be like a mini game. That's how I would like have them program it. There'd be like a mini game of you driving and dodging like whatever, I guess. And if you're doing that, then like that's like the loading screen to like go to your friend's estate. Instead of it being an island, it would be like an estate. So it'd be like another state, basically. So everyone would own an estate, kind of a thing. I don't know if that's like really what that should be called, to be honest. Like, it would probably be called an end state or something. I'm about to get my video taken down. It would have like some sort of a unique name, and it'd be like, do you want to join or visit your friend's state in some way, shape, or form? And then you would go to theirs, and then you see what they did to their little town, their little city. Because in Animal Crossing right now, this is an island. And I tried my hardest to make this island look like, I don't know, it was kind of like a neighborhood and a town. And I feel like I did a terrible job even trying to do that. And like, I did literally the best that I could. I've seen other people's islands, and it always just tends to look more like an island than like a town or a city. Because that's what it is, it's just an island. Like, let me show you what I'm talking about when I say this. Like, you see this house is here, And yeah, you can say, well, maybe it's your placement of housing, Buin. I mean, yeah, but like, see how, look at like how these houses are. Like, you see how this is? Like, these are houses, you know? Like, these are houses in a small, like, kind of dense area. They're all neighbors. And then you come over here, and, you know, we see more neighbors. We see 2 more neighbors over here. And that's just kind of how that is. I was gonna make like a little carnival section, like right here. I said it, I was gonna probably scrap it, and someone was like, no, keep it going, make it. And like, okay, you know, okay, I'll make a carnival like section. But like, I kind of start just using this spot as like a means to get more, like, I don't know, trees. Here, let me take care of business then. While I'm making this video, I guess I can at least improve upon my island just a bit. And there we go. I think the random characters that join the island also, I think that's cool too, but I feel like something about the Nintendo Switch, it just doesn't give you the same vibe that older consoles from Nintendo gave. And I really hope that the next Nintendo console gives that vibe back. I wish it would come back. I miss it. Don't y'all kind of miss it too? There was a different vibe. Like the Wii U, I always hear people talk about how magical the Wii U was when you heard that like music. You like hear the music come on? Speaking of music, please tell me the audio has been recording for the game. Yes, it has. I'm gonna turn on the music in the background. I just froze everything in the game. I'm glad that I'm glad I froze it then when I was actually paying attention. Alright. I need to see what this was like. What was this like for people? There's like really no music in like Animal Crossing. I feel like that is like this. It's just not like this. This is crazy to me. I don't know why I always do like, because this is another thing too. I always jump on stream to talk about this kind of stuff, to like say things about it, because I'm like, people will listen while I'm there or whatever. And I don't never realize that like I can really just make a video and essentially do exactly what I was doing on a stream. That sound like Buffy Cat. Let me show what they're saying. I never got to experience this, dude, and it's brutal. I hope the next Nintendo console has like more customizations for the Miis, and I'm talking like not like they changed the Miis to like whatever they made like the other Miis to in this game on like the Nintendo. I just like really hope that it's like, I don't know, man. I hope there's like more customizations. Nintendo's like style needs to be brought back. Nintendo's like, Nintendo's too cool to be like falling behind in terms of its own style being represented in the right ways. I think that's silly. This is where it's at right now. This right here, like if I go into the comments, I'm sure there's so many people saying, I miss this. Why can't the Switch have this? I miss this so much. Hold on. Yep, I miss this so much. Connect to the internet and hang out in Miiverse. I remember Miiverse. I was a 3DS player though. I missed that so much. I loved Miiverse. I would be able to like draw little things. I don't remember what my name was on there back then though. I heard that there's like an archive of like everything. I don't remember like what my name or anything was, because that 3DS got destroyed. To be honest, I don't remember even like drawing pictures on it and posting them. I probably just made like little posts. No telling what I said on there, to be honest. It couldn't have been anything bad. I was probably just saying things like silly, like, I really love Nintendogs, it's my favorite game. Okay, no, this is actually pretty cool. It's like a band area and like a carnival area right here. This is the only spot that needs to be like actually worked on too. I gotta say, I yapped so unnecessarily about like all types of games. To be honest, only games I really want from Nintendo is starfox and nintendogs to come back. That's just it for me. 3DS shop music. This right here, I remember this. Oh my god, do y'all remember like the little apps that were on the 3DS? You remember Dinosaur Office? Raw! Dinosaur. Oh man. Childhood, dude. That was childhood. Oh, I miss that so bad. I miss the music. In general, the music, dude. The experience is so much different. Everything is just so different. Everything's changed so much. I start going on to a random tangent about how I may or may not want a 3DS with all the games on it. Like without even, I'm not saying that I'm trying to like, mod a 3DS or anything. I'm just saying I'm sure there's like a way. Oh yeah, 3DS was awesome. This song is so good. It's crazy, dude. I heard some of that Wii U music and it was hitting different, bro. Like, hear me out. The Wii U like shop music hit different. And there was like this one, and it was like and it was like it was a song from like I think like Zelda series. And I'm like, that was from Zelda? Noticing how loud this is in comparison to me. I hope that doesn't like ruin this video a little bit. Yeah, no, it's something about Nintendo has always been kind of like, I've always considered it to be somewhat magical in a way. Well, hello Isabel. I give you visit now so that I can show off island ranking and rating. And I only have 20 more minutes to this show. They want to see show. 5-star, thank you for telling them. I always make jokes like when I'm live because people are always like, dude, your island looks amazing. And like, I'm always just like, nah, it's probably like 2 stars. Imagine Animal Crossing had like a survival mode that was like Minecraft. You know how insane that would be? Like zombies and junk come after you. You have to chop them with the axe. It even comes with that uncomfortable little sitting spot, and it makes you kind of sit at this weird angle. I genuinely dislike these chairs with a passion, and I could literally go on for hours talking about how like upset I am with the fact that the chair hurts my butt. And even tailbone on occasion if you're sitting in it too long. These chairs suck. Don't buy them. Buy a different comfy chair. I want a new chair so badly. I've been talking about getting a new chair so badly. There's this one chair. It costs so much money though. It costs 280 something like dollars in general. I do want to like start talking more about like just stuff. I feel like I don't exist enough, like in general. Like I feel like I don't like allow myself to exist or something, and it's really weird. Because it's like, dude, you already exist. Like, allow for yourself to like be known. Like you can say, but whatever I say probably wouldn't matter to most people, but it's like, dude, it's silly because like, does it have to matter? I want to touch on this topic just a little bit. This video was an hour long, and I cut so much out of it because I was like, does anybody really want to sit here and like listen to this for like that long? Because it was almost like it was getting to a point that I'm like, I'm talking about things that do not matter. Like, I'm just like going on. Like, that's literal yapping. I feel like the problem is, bro, we all need to get used to doing that. We need to get better with like just yapping. No filter, no like deletion, no none of that. Because that's how you grow as a person. You can't even grow as a person if you just delete everything that you said every single time you don't like what you said. That's a little silly. And yet that's what our generation does. And we're just like, oh, I'm yapping. It's sad. It's just sad. That's literally what I was going on about right here. That's what kind of makes it a little bit funny. It's just a thing that you did. And like, I don't know, maybe people will see that thing that you did and they might like that thing that you did. And that's like kind of the point. You want to see like, hey, maybe people will like a thing. It's just like, I don't know, just exist. That's like what I'm trying to get better with doing. Like this video, I don't know when I'm going to make another video after this one, or especially one of these long ones, because I've been mostly doing short kind of videos for like Animal Crossing, because I'm like, dude, I'm new to YouTube, these people don't really know me, and like, it's because like my kind of past on the internet was short videos also, which is, I feel like where the problem kind of lies and started, was that that glitched and actually worked. I know that someone saw that. The fact that like it said no, you can't do this, but then it worked anyways is kind of crazy, because I didn't double click. That was really interesting. Sometimes the game even has to like say like, maybe we should allow for that to happen. That was pretty interesting. That's like the stage for like the performers, and like over here is like the carnival bits, and like I'm gonna just make like stands on like each sides. But yeah, I can probably even lead the carnival bits over to here somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work. Oh, that actually does lead into this too. If it's like a carnival, this is like somewhat of a restaurant also next to the carnival, which I should make like some form of a walkway to kind of like get there too. And so this could be like a wooden walkway, maybe. A wooden walkway is kind of cool. That's like awesome, actually. The music is so intense that I'm hearing through like these headphones. But like from like what I'm actually saying and like talking about, it's not like that intense. It's like such a like calm. It's kind of funny. I think the music for like the nighttime in Animal Crossing is so low energy that it's like, I don't know, man. I think they should really like be careful with like making such low energy kind of like music for nighttime. Even though I guess that their point is like, oh dude, you should be sleeping. It's just like, come on. Like, come on, dude. I'm playing this game. Like, I've already said that I'm like gonna be doing that, you know, like, you shouldn't make me, like, I don't know, feel guilty about playing the game. A lot of people just play the game late because they work like most of the day. I really like what like is coming of this area. I feel like this could definitely become like, I feel like I could really do something with this. And I also lost a few of the topics that I was going to say or talk about earlier. I think I was talking about like purchases or whatever, like showing off purchases of mine more. I'm definitely gonna end up watching this all back and then being like, oh wow, I didn't really say much about a lot of things. But this won't be like the last video. If people want like more, like you can definitely tell me like, dude, you said you were gonna say and then never say that. And like I'll respond in like the next video. It's just, you know, it's kind of hard to keep on topic, I think, sometimes. Even though, like, I don't know, it could be that I didn't mess up on anything. I mean, I was also talking about, you know, just, like, purchasing things more often and not, like, saving too much. Because, like, if you don't have any, like, if you have zero entertainment, then you're gonna be, like, extremely bored. You have to use money. Money isn't even, like, necessarily real unless you have it in, like, cash. It's just necessarily, it's kind of like it's essentially just a number. Like, you kind of just have, like, a number. It kind of all just goes back into, like, the number void, I guess. Which is weird, it's just numbers. I guess I will be, like, ending off the video now. It was kind of like one of those, like, longer kind of talk videos. Mainly because I have not had a video idea for a while, and I was just like, dude, I'll just do like one of those like Animal Crossing, like kind of long play videos to where I just kind of talk about things while I, you know, work on stuff. And like, I know people are gonna be like, Abba-be-ween, this is in the middle of the night, Abba-ween. I'm like, yeah, this was in the middle of the night, of course. I don't know. I'm just in work mode. I always record like this. I know it sounds kind of silly too, because it's like, dude, if you do YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. recording at this time is normal. And then next thing you know, like, you start editing the video at, like, I don't know. To be honest, like, I was never really intending on editing this one too much, to be honest. I'm really just gonna cut out silences, I think. And, like, that's it. But for this being, like, an hour-long thing, yeah. I like the coziness of this room, just hearing the fryer go on. This is where I think I end off. My little daily, like, recommendation for you all is, I don't know, try to get some sushi. Sushi is good too. Yeah, get you some water, dude. Like, get you some water in you, okay? It's important to get you some water. Literally, all I'm saying is get you some seafood, get you some water, and just enjoy life. And if you're allergic to seafood, then I don't know, get like some chicken or something. I don't know, you can get something else. If you're allergic to water, then I don't know how you're here. But yeah, for now, all I have to say now is I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. No, I'm just messing around. No, seriously, though. Alright, y'all.